This is a big one. There is a bill, and I wish I could tell you the LD number, but is it 1497? I think it might be 1497, but
I'm
don't
the
quote.
worst at remembering bill numbers.
Yeah. There's so many. That is actively looking at decriminalizing possession. Now, that doesn't mean that we would not still have criminal prosecution of people who are in sales. But unfortunately, currently, possession of even an amount that could be a daily use is a criminal offense, and often a felony offense. And that felony offense means that your whole family is going to suffer from this. So we always say, not a person doesn't go to jail, a whole family goes to jail. So everyone who's connected with that person is also affected, especially children, and in lasting ways, not temporary, but for their whole life. They're affected by the loss of a parent for long periods of time. And that affects, as Dev has said, their education to a large degree. So if we instead said and this makes financial sense too, if we said, instead of sending people to jail, we're going to send them to rehab. Rehab beds are actually cheaper than overnight stays in jail, and they provide the services needed to help someone conquer their substance use disorder. Not conquer it, but be able to find a different path to make it work for their family and for them. So as far as the state's finances go, this is just a common sense approach to do this, instead of putting people in jail where they're not going to get services and they're not going to come out of jail better or prison better than when they went in, and their family's not going to be better. They lose their primary caregiver, they lose their primary income source. They're often thrust deep into poverty as a result of this, and in whatever period of time they're in jail, they're no better off. They're worse off. They've lost their job. They've probably lost their transportation because they can't pay their bills. They've lost their housing. So all of those things it just makes sense to try it a different way.